Ladies and gentlemen, the new Camaro is back. Let's get into it. What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Let me get some focus here. It is your boy Javi bringing you back another auto tech news, and boy, do we have another auto tech news. So for you Camaro fans, if you guys don't want to hear this, or if you guys don't even want to entertain this news, please go ahead and just leave, because we're going to get right into it. We're going to get into it down and dirty. So Mark Rales, which is the GM, president for GM, thinks an affordable Camaro could make a comeback, and it's going to be an EV. Just think of that. The big V8 muscle car, track slayer, drag racing, big rumble chopping vehicle that muscle car enthusiasts that we drag racers love or saw going down the track could potentially come back as an EV. But I want you to stick to the end of the video, because I want you guys to hear this insane news that it's kind of gonna leave you guys with your mouth open. So if General Motors president Mark Rales gets his way, the Camaro would definitely make a comeback as an electrical vehicle, as an EV, not an electrical crossover. Now he wants to bring back the Camaro, but he wants it to be pretty much a cheaper version of it. He wants it to be iconic and be a cheaper version of it. But there's really a catch to it, and I'll explain to you what it would seem. Designed around athletic dynamics and a low price point range, from the huge horsepower and the track slaying performance, Rales, whose first car was actually a 1967 Camaro, told Motor Trend that he wanted to see an iconic nameplate return to his roots. The roots of the Camaro was not an EV. The roots of a Camaro was always big power, V8, rumbling, lots of noise, and lots of tire smoke. I can tell you that right now. So the price of the Camaro EV could be similar to the 2024 Chevrolet Equinox EV crossover. It will start around $34,000 for the entry level, which is actually not that much cheaper than the 2024 base Camaro that we still now see nowadays. But the factor is that you can get the credit for $7,500, which is a federal credit for the EVs, which essentially drops the price to $27,495, which could make this hypothetically an EV about $5,000 less than the gas powered model. I don't care how much cheaper it is, I still want the V8. So Camaro ended its production in December of 2023. While there definitely wasn't an immediate successor, everyone in GM pretty much knew that it wasn't going to walk away from the name. And I can tell you that right now, a reputation that has been going on for 57 years, that definitely wasn't going to happen. Now, there's also a rumor, and I'm going to show it to you on a picture here, which could mean that the Camaro could be coming back as a four-door EV. What do you guys think as a Camaro enthusiast and fan? I want you to leave me in the comment a Camaro EV four-door. I almost think that this is kind of doing the competition to the Mustang E, the Mustang Mach-E. But we're definitely going to be waiting longer than we expected for the Camaro comeback. The EV will be based on the same Otheum powertrain architecture, underprinting everything from the Equinox and the GMC Hummer EV ×3, which is probably going to be the same thing. Just kind of take the body out, put a different motor in. Put the same motor in it, put a different body, and you have a four-door Camaro. So that's some of the things that GM is kind of pondering with the idea of having or coming back with a Camaro EV four-door. So I want you guys to look at this picture. This is obviously an illustration. We obviously see the front end of the authentic Camaro with some changes, thinner headlights for sure, a different bumper. We still see the huge badge, but we see the back of a four-door here. So, and actually, if I were to look at that from the driver door back, it almost resembles the Lamborghini Urus. Some huge wheels for sure, but you could definitely tell that it's not that performance-looking vehicle that we all we're used to or whatnot. There's obviously different renderings of it. We have another one here, which this one to me completely remembers or mimics what a Mustang Mach-E is. It's kind of like a small SUV crossover EV, and that's the way that it's going. So to me, there is no way that this is going back to its roots, because the roots of the Camaro is not EV. The roots of the Camaro is not four-cylinder. The roots of the Camaro is a V8 muscle car, tire screaming and smoke animal going down the track. So, and it's kind of weird that the president of GM his first car was a 1967 Camaro, says that he wants to bring this back to his roots, which to me I think is completely false. I don't think these are the roots of the Camaro. So we would see a Camaro come out costing about $35,000 after you get your federal credit for $7,500, more or less. You're at $27,000, but you're definitely not gonna get a V8. You're definitely not gonna get any performance out of this vehicle. I could tell you that. I don't care how much it is being marketed. I don't care how much 0 to 60 it does. I don't care how much track time it does. I believe you're not gonna get any performance out of this vehicle, and I can tell you that for sure. Anyways, what do you guys think? Would you guys be interested in purchasing this vehicle? Would you guys think that this could be the immediate successor of the old Camaro, or is this vehicle going to start living under the shadows of its former self like the Chevy Malibu? I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember to tune in and subscribe. Your boy is out.